Okay. This is going to be... I've only scripted the first part, so it's not going to be as high as the quality. So, we start... So, the story starts with Heisei burning Godzilla, having a nuclear meltdown. And Izuku and Inko were there. But Izuku was born with a quirk. He was like a mini... a human in Godzilla, but tiny. Like an actual baby size. Like he had a tail, and he was scaly, and the dorsal spots, dorsal plates. Was it? I forgot what they're called. Dorsal something. I think it's dorsal plates, but and he was born with dorsal plates. But that was pretty much it, and he had abnormal strength and regenerative abilities, but not a lot. Nobody knew this at the time, but Izuku was actually could absorb radiation and immune to the side effects of radiation. So when the Big G had a meltdown, he absorbed all of his radiation instead of his son. So we're going to change that to say he never had a son. But yeah, Deku absorbed all of the radiation. He didn't grow, though. You'll find out soon enough. So, Inko was disintegrated instantly. No, because, however, Deku also has basically immunity to explosions because of his scales. But the one thing that did almost kill him was the crater that the explosion made, because he just fell. That did almost kill him, because he was only like 2 years old at this time, 2, 3. But sadly, no Inko. Do like Inko, but no Inko in the story. So the pro heroes got there and saw this reptile thing. But it was a baby. Like, they've heard of a baby that makes him look like just a reptile. And it was talking like a human. So they thought it was just that baby with that quirk. And the reason he survived was the radiation immunity quirk that came along with this quirk. So they asked the boy his name, and he said Izuku Midoriya and all that. So they knew his father, because I'm gonna say his father is like the creator of like a hero support company. So they called him, and he came and picked him up a few weeks later. Well, no, a week later. So Bakugo heard about this, so he came and tried to comfort Izuku, but since he was still a young person, it's easier to deal with sadness and get over it. So we got over it after a year. So when Bakugo got his quirk, he tried to use it on Izuku, thinking, oh, he has such a weak quirk. But when he does, the explosions do nothing to him. Bakugo is shocked by this, thinking, what? His quirk is that powerful? I didn't know it was that powerful. Izuku and Bakugo do not become friends in this because Izuku is a kind person. But then again, Bakugo bullies everyone else, so Izuku won't take a liking to him. I think it's pretty stupid even if Deku is respected by Bakugo. Bakugo wants to become his friend. Izuku probably won't like bullying. Like, he's a nice person, he probably won't want to become his friend. So, we're gonna cut to when they are 10. And Bakugo's trying to bully, like in the first episode where Bakugo and his goons were trying to bully a kid, but they were young. Age him up till they did that 10 years old. So Deku tried to stop them from bullying him. Bakugo didn't want to do that, so he lets off the most powerful explosion he could. Actually leaving a tiny scrape on Izuku. Izuku gets mad at this and starts to grow bigger. First, the dorsal plates on his back grow. Then his feet grow, and then it just bam, instantly. He's, I'm gonna say 20 meters tall. No, it's really small for a kaiju, but he still is only 10. And has never done this before. And he lets off the Heisei Godzilla. Actually, no, I'm gonna say he's yeah, I'm gonna say he's I'm gonna say, well, I think I'm gonna say he's Godzilla 2019, Legendary Godzilla, but only 25 meters tall. Which still terrifies everyone. I'm gonna say Deku knows how to speak in this form. because he's technically a human. Well, he's actually not technically a human anymore, but he was taught by humans. He was a human at one point, so he knows how to talk. He, in a deep bellowing voice, he says, he doesn't call him Captain in this what if, because he lets off a big bellowing voice saying, Bakugo, that's not very hero-like. Let's just all say they all run. Apart from the kid being bullied. Izuku manages to turn back to normal. Somehow. And helps the kid up. The kid says, thank you. I didn't know you had such a powerful quirk. Izuku says, I didn't know either. That was the first time I tapped into that power. He says, you can be a great hero. Better than Bakugo. Izuku thanks the boy. Actually, no, I'm gonna say it's a girl. Izuku asks, what's your name and quirk? I'm gonna say, she says, oh, my name's Ochaku Uraraka. Yes. Yes. My quirk's zero gravity. I can make anything weightless if I touch it with all 5 fingers, and I can make it unweightless. Deku says, oh, that's a cool quirk. I bet you can become a great hero. They become friends a lot earlier. I'm gonna say Ochako lives quite close. So they usually meet up and goes to the same school. So I'm gonna it's the same school, so they become friends. So right back. Okay, I'm back. So what did I, oh yeah, I remember. So Ochaku and, well, no, I'm gonna say Deku and Ochaku have been training together. Deku trying to go to the largest size he possibly can, and Ochaku making him weightless. Because I think that's how she trains, because her quirk can only lift so much. So, since Deku's trying to reach his maximum size every time, which pushes himself. So around at the sludge villain incident, Ochaku and Deku are going down to the shortcut, you know, but they're going together. When sludge villain pops up and grabs Deku, oh, trying to suffocate him, but before he even, when he gets his sludge around him, before Deku realizes this, well, Ochako realizes this before Deku, and makes the sludge villain weightless. Deku, realizing this, transforms into his largest size possible, which for him is 80 meters, I'm going to say. Which shatters the bridge. The sludge villain's surprised by this, but is now on the tippity top of Deku's head. As Deku grabs it, grabs him, and throws him down to the ground. Basically rendering him unconscious because he threw him head first, well, eyes first, and that would hurt like hell. Especially from that height. And also throwing as hard as he can, splattering him everywhere. And then All Might arrive to see Godzilla. It's just so... As the Godzilla starts to shrink, 70 meters, 60 meters, 50 meters, and when it reaches 30, it just zaps right down to zero, to Deku's height. And Deku starts fanboying, doing Deku things, and asks for autograph. Ochaku fanboys quite a bit as well. If you know, it's All Might. And All Might asks, what is your quirk? You two. Deku says, to be honest, it's called Godzilla, apparently. Or for short, well, and my name is Izuku Midoriya, and Ochaku says, oh, my quirk is zero gravity. Anything I touch with all 5 fingers is weightless. But I have a limit to how much weight I can make weightless. That's why I've been training with Midoriya, since he can go to 80 meters tall. He weighs a lot. So that's how I train. And he trains with me by trying to increase his size every single time. All Might says, wow, that's a very impressive quirk. Both of you. But before All Might could jump off this time, because Deku was just literally stunned. After they asked for an autograph, before Ochaku asks, can we be heroes? All Might says, with both of your powers, you can become excellent heroes. Especially as a training duo. It's very beneficial for both of you. So, but as saying this, All Might powers down. Luckily there's no one around, like actual no one, because I'm going to say it's in a secluded area, the shortcut. Deku says, wait, you're not All Might. Where'd All Might go? You're an imposter, a fake. Otaku says, yeah, where did he go? All Might says, no, I'm the real All Might. And explains all the injury and about the injury. And he explains that you two seem very powerful. And I would like you to meet me at the beach. The garbage beach tomorrow at 9 a.m. Both of you. I'll explain more in Blair. I will train you. And then he starts to walk off. Deku didn't grab onto All Might's legs, so the sludge villain didn't escape. So Bakugo was never captured. And All Might's gonna try something new that I've only seen in one What If. And that was what if Deku and Kirishima were brothers, which I do recommend it. It is a good What If. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end it off today, so goodbye.